Need some help, man.
I need help. Say something.
What should I say?
Rock.
You don't
rap.
stop.
No, you do
Rhyme
the part. You say rock higher and all that part. I'm the king of rock.
You do it. I'm the king of rock. There is none
higher.
Sucker MC should call me
sire.
To burn my
kingdom.
You must use fire.
I won't stop rocking till Ari.
Don't say tired.
Should have said it anyway.
I never in my wildest dreams ever thought hip-hop would be as big and as powerful and magnificent as it is. To me, it was just something that was big in my basement.
The 80s was the period when hip-hop really began to take over. You know, the beginning of the decade, it was still a novelty. By the end of the decade, it was built into the fabric of the music business, and the artists were winning Grammys and selling millions and millions of records.
You're sitting here in my basement.
This is it. This is his basement.
Dee's house.
Dee's house is not mine or Jay's.
Not my house.
Dee's. This is his basement. You know.
As Run DMC, since we got the chance, we want to take rap and make it a part of other music. Like a lot of the singers and stuff, they
think of
us kind of, you know, it's from the street. It's not going nowhere. We just want to be able to sit with them at the Grammys. You know, we make rap as music. It's a part of music now.
Everybody's starting to relate with it, you know, and everybody's starting to understand it. So by 5 years from now, we might be like the biggest thing out.
Yo, D backstage, the king, the MC. Rhyme get mine on the T.O.P. Can another MC ever Hell no.
Run DMC was the group that actually made me believe that this could be big. Till Run DMC, I thought this was something that was only going to be done in basements and clubs, and I really was still in the crime at the time. Seeing Run DMC, I went to a concert. They had lasers and I'm like, oh man, this is big. Rap was never at that level. We never seen it like that.
I was in high school in 1980, which means Rapper's Delight is on record. You go to folks a year older than me, 2 years older. Oh, that's just noise. It's going to go out of style 2 years from now. You know, it's going to be out of here along with hula hoops and pet rocks in a second.
Throw your hands up in the air and party harder like you just don't care. Let's do it.
All the music pundits at the particular time considered rap music as being crap music.
Pretty obnoxious.
Sad commentary on the music system today.
Rap music makes me vomit.
But if you loved it, you couldn't really understand how people could not love it. Rap on record was an independent label phenomenon until Curtis Blow and Russell Simmons came onto the scene. Kurt was a rapper, Russ was a party promoter, and he managed to get Kurt the first major label record deal for a rapper. Other artists began to flock to him. Gee, Russell, if you've done this for Curtis, can't you do it for me?
Over a period of time, I managed Fieldsport, Houdini, Jimmy Spicer, Jekyll and Hyde. There were a lot of them.
Well, rapping's always been around. Well, it's just that. It's big time now.
We built a management company, Rush Productions, and so they were all part of a family. The main platform for everything was Rush.
Russell is a star in this little world of rap. And then by 1982, his brother has formed a rap group.
D, he had 2 mismatched turntables and a Gemini mixer. We would get high first and then go running, laughing our ass off down to his basement high to DJ and eat up all his peanut butter and jelly. So that was our life story. Get high and rap.
Hottest queen. Hottest crew in the house. Strictly hottest crew. Hollis crew gon' rock. I want y'all to know, Hollis is live.
They got the breakers and the monsters.
Hip-hop started in the South Bronx. If it never happened in the Queens, it would have died in the South Bronx. What made hip-hop stay around so long is because people realized to make it good, you had to sing about your own neighborhood.
Light skin from Hollis Green, and I love eating franks and walking peace. I dress to kill, I love the style. I'm an MC, you know who's worth your while.
Run DMC said, word from Queens, you know, and it was fresh.
I'm a credit card, I go uptown, come back home, remove myself from my microphone.
Hollis, Queens, New York. It's a little lower middle class suburb outside of the big city. There's green grass, trees, nice people,
closely knit.
We all still live with our parents. Everything's still cool. When it's time to move out, I guess we'll move, but until then, I don't think I'll be moving. What about you, man?
I ain't going nowhere.
What about you, Jay?
I love this place.
This is cool.
Run DMC and Jam Master Jay and Hollis, Queens is where we stay.
The early rappers tried to dress like rock stars. And they were the guys that said, we're going to bring spikes into the game. And they wore lots of leathers. Run DMC brought out the hats and the leather blazers. I mean, that was a street hustler look in Queens, you know.
Stetson hats.
Stetson.
When Run DMC came out with that attitude, that confidence, that style, the shell-toe Adidas with no strings.
No laces, it's comfortable.
They didn't just represent Queens anymore, they represented hip-hop.
We make the fly girls scream and ecstasy, rock wretches rhymes. At a party we put all the fellas in our days. It's everyone that we are made.
Russell was like, that hat Jay has on, we'll all wear that. Whoever was the coolest looking dude, if Russell sees it, there it is, their outfits are made. What Jay got on? Okay.
And to the sucker MCs who did not learn, if you don't this time, we shall return.
Russell would have loved to have made a deal with a black executive at a record label at that time, but the black execs he was talking to were into much more polished R&B. And they would hear this new rap music and didn't want any part of it.
Most of the black music people at the major labels then and would for most of the next 5 or 6 years be very resistant to hip-hop. Definitely they weren't really interested in young black people making music from the ghetto.
It's like that, and that's the way it is.
The thing about Russell is he will not be stopped. So if he finds these doors closed, he's just going to go to yet another door. And behind one of those doors was some young Jewish entrepreneurs. And it was Corey Robbins and Steve Plotnicki at a little label called Profile. And Profile decided they would give Run DMC a shot.
For our first album, Run DMC was very, very important.
Two MCs who are claiming the fame, and all other things won't be the same.
Way better than Rapper's Delight. It's that raw that you knew about, but nobody was making it.
A vocal and a drum beat. Go cat, go cat, go cat, go cat.
It's about time for a brand new group. Run DMC to put you up on the scoop.
Every hood, every ghetto, that record played like crazy.
It's fresh, it's good, it's bad, it's nice.
I love their music and I like the way they act. You didn't want to be caught at a block party not knowing the words to a Run DMC song because everyone else was going to know it.
Jam Master Jay is the one in charge. It's up to him and rock beats that are truly large.
It's bigger, so big.
Jam Master Jay, Run DMC.
Look, if you're already scaring people, this is really going to scare some people and make a statement. We're rough, we're tough, we're mean, so back the hell up.